Hello everybody, this is Ghetto Mozart. I'm playing some Schedule 1 today, and I am super close to the 10 million achievement now. I've been doing a ton of builds and letting my dealers do all the work, and they are all loaded. This is a lot of money they're holding on to. They're starting to run out of product, but I thought I would do a full world overview, starting with the motel, and then collect from the dealers, and hopefully the 10 million achievement will pop up. But yeah, right off the bat, the motel, I really just use this for manual stuff. I'm just messing around, mixing mixers, or I have to use the restroom. I have some extra product in here I sell, brick press, all this stuff, custom mixes, and then, more product in the safe. But it's home, Let's go ahead and go to the sweatshop. Now, I'll try to link all the videos related to these, like I've done builds for these sweatshops and storage unit, etc. I'll try to remember and figure out how to link the builds and the videos for those. Ooh, I'm in the cage. Alright, so this is my sweatshop setup. Kimberly has been cooking away in here. It's just a really simple cook setup. 2 chem stations, 2 lab ovens. Lab ovens output to the safe. Now this, wow, she's been going crazy in here. That's full. She's jamming. Put a jukebox in there. That'd be awesome if jukeboxes sped up worker speed, but they do not. That'd be cool. But I just kind of wanted to briefly touch on that one because it's kind of a combo build, and I did do a video on this for a meth setup. So we'll go ahead and park here, and I'll show you. So here's how I keep Kimberly cooking and Cynthia. I just make pseudo deliveries here, just through the app. Shirley's way down here, and the storage unit, which is where we're at now, that has a loading dock. So I kind of count the storage unit and the sweatshop as one, 2 chemists cooking here. It's really close to the sweatshop, that's why I think it would be a good idea to just make the deliveries here. And then Cynthia in here has pretty much the same setup. We got some jukeboxes in here for chemistry stations, and she's probably full. Yep, she's full. So usually I just park some vans here, and sometimes every 2 or 3 days I'll just unload the safes, fill it up, and take it to my next part, or my next property, which is the barn. So at the barn, you see I have the police blocked off, but I'm using 4 vans because I have so many. So as we're driving around, you're going to see a lot of vans. I bought way too many in the beginning. I thought it'd be a great idea. That it's like a van graveyard over here, or junkyard. There's some in the trees. Some have it's a mess. We'll just say that. I need to find a way, or we need to have a way to get rid of vehicles, because it's making my world a little choppy. The only commands I've used on this is clear trash. Just because of that, it's choppy. So this is my this chemist, Mary. Come on, Mary, you're holding up the whole line. Sorry about that. This barn is my mixing stations. This is where processing happens. We're making Gorilla Death. This is just my meth 8 mix. And we should be making Bio Donut, but this right here. But obviously this Mary is not wanting to work today, and she is stuck. So let's try and push her over a little bit. Sometimes I've had that work. Sometimes if you knock her out, that was well, this is the barn. I do have a video on this. I went over this left side and this right side run separately. Oh man, I might need a reload. I think my chemists are bugging out a little bit. Okay. Jeffrey's going back. But yeah, I'll try to remember to link that. All I do is bring all my unprocessed product here, unload it into all of these storage racks. And again, I'm doing coke on this side, meth on that side, but we can put whatever we want in there, even a mix, as long as it's in multiples of 20. So again, I got a crap load of jukeboxes in here. You'll notice that as a theme. And let's go ahead and go to the bungalow, which we skipped, as I was thought that the meth cook's kind of tied into the barn, because that's directly where we go from the storage unit and sweatshop. So the bungalow down here, we're being searched. I don't think we have anything in the trunk, but I could be wrong. Right on, okay. At the bungalow here, we have a small OG Kush grow, but the main goal of this actually was not extra product. It was actually just to automate myself a delivery mix. Now this is what I'll consume before like late night deliveries. You see that it has the 4 effects that I really want: energizing, sneaky, athletic, anti-gravity. It also gives balding, which literally just makes you bald if you have hair. Also did a video on this. I tried to recap everything as I made it. But yeah, 1 botanist in here and 1 cleaner. Again, we only have 1 trash can in here because the chemists do not make messes right now with their supplies. I'm gonna guess that's gonna change, but just one trash can for Ryan. This is Ryan number 2. We'll introduce another Ryan. Maybe that's Ryan Senior, I should say. And then yeah, Michael just has these 8 pots, no drying racks. His supplies are right here, and all we're doing is loading directly from the loading bay directly to the supplies. Now that's the 3 that are working right now. I don't want to go too in depth of this, but once we make an order we can either do this manually, which is what I usually do because my barn is processing all the time, or we can just go get 20 of each of the delivery product. It's kook, donut, energy drink, mouthwash, and just park a vehicle here and they'll mix it themselves. But yeah, output is right here. We just got it, this delivery mix. And then while we don't have mixing ingredients on the loading bay, all 3 of these workers, the cleaner, the botanist, and this handler, are just growing and making bricks. Now this is what we're going to be giving to Benji, just because it's unmixed. You know, usually I'll give Benji the lower quality customers, like they want the lower quality stuff. So yeah, that's the bungalow. And then we'll head on to the docks. This is the last property. Let's go the other way because that roadblock. Sometimes they bugged out on me and they just try to arrest me, and then it's just a mess. I gotta leave my cheetah. Yeah, so we're just gonna go around. We're fast enough. There's Jane doing work for us. Pretty nice. And she is way down here. I'll stop by one of my properties real quick too, just to show you and give you some ideas. Car wash here. All my properties, or I'm sorry, all my businesses. We'll stop by this business. All my businesses, I'm growing plants. I've had weed. I'm sorry, I've had the most success with weed, just because it grows quick. And if you use these moisture absorbing pots, it's only 1 activate the sprinkler, and then yeah, plant it, and it's good next time. You only need to water it once with these sprinklers. And then I also have beds in the back of my businesses. super useful in the middle of the night if I'm kind of stranded in between properties. But yeah, just wanted to show you that real quick. Maybe give you some ideas. You can put storage or cook or whatever back here. Another darn roadblock, and we got a crap load. Here, Jane, could you take this for me real quick? Here. Oh, that's not mixed. Okay. Here's what we'll do. Okay, sometimes I feel like sometimes during the day they don't search you. I feel like I've had them search me during the day just randomly too when I pull up. I don't know. I feel like that's usually how it happens right there, is they only search your vehicle, but I feel like there's a small chance that they'll just randomly check you or something. But yeah, here is my Doc's Cocoa Grow. This is just making just regular Coke. Sometimes I'll just sell this if I have an excess. Sometimes I'll take it to my barn. But you could see all the vans filled with product that needed processing. So this stuff I might just, sell myself. Now it is a mess in here. I'll go upstairs just to show you. I just got some storage up here, but we're really checking for this cleaner. See, this is Ryan Jr. Okay, Ryan Jr. we've had problems with in the past. Alright, and now we're having problems again. Ryan, there's a mess in there. What are you doing? But we'll deal with him later. Let's get back to the build, and then we're going to go collect from our dealers. We have 4 botanists, 3 handlers, 2 chemists, one cleaner that is not cleaning. This is their supplies. It looks like we're out of soil, so we'll have to order some more. Let me just swap those. And then put that in there. So all the botanists each botanist has 6 racks. Wow. Every botanist has 6 air pots and 2 racks. Sorry about that. Now that's a pretty ideal setup in my opinion, 6-2 for drying racks, or 3-1 drying racks, air pots. So yeah, they're going from the air pots directly to the cauldrons, and those are back here. I do have 2 extra cauldrons in case I want to use some myself. I did have a trash can here, but our little troublemaker kept coming back here. He wasn't using the right trash cans, and he was getting stuck back here for some reason. So he's been a troublemaker for a while now. But yeah, the chemists are back here, and then the lab ovens are going directly to this storage rack right here. And one of our handlers will brick it into the safe. The safe right here is where we unload gasoline, which we'll have to make another delivery real quick. Let's go ahead and do that. 160 Doc's Warehouse 2. Great. And then, yeah, whenever we run out of the other stuff, this is how I usually like to do it. 120 fertilizer, 40 of the 3-use extra long life soil. And then we don't need it now, so I'm going to save that. And then cocoa seeds, same 120, since the soil is used 3 times. And we will go ahead and order this, because right now we have fertilizer and soil on Bay 1. Now Bay 2 we only use gasoline, or only use for gasoline. So that's how we separate that. Again, I do have a video for this on the whole build. Hopefully your cleaner will work. He really made me look bad. It's supposed to be nice and neat in here. But yeah, I'm going to sleep early in my Harry Potter bed, and we're going to go ahead and collect from our dealers, and we'll hopefully hit the 10 million achievement. Alright, you see I'm Kingpin 53, so I'm getting pretty high level. And I'm pretty excited for this achievement. Hopefully we won't be too short, or we won't be short at all. I think I've added correctly. Now this isn't something that I sought out to do. until recently. Let's complete this 10 million achievement. Oops, let's go collect from Way. He's over here. But I saw that as, you know, a couple weeks ago. Son of a gun, another roadblock. Okay. Okay, we'll go through here. Sorry, that made me lose my train of thought there. Oh yeah, a few weeks ago, if you watch my videos, I'm into the automation and the build, so once I got to late game, that's all I was doing. Going this way for Way. So yeah, it wasn't really a huge goal of mine for this achievement. Oh my goodness. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. But once I saw I had a couple million in net worth, yeah, decided to start going for it. And honestly, it was a pretty big grind. But hopefully with some of my world and my builds, that will give you ideas for yours, and maybe you can automate some stuff to speed up your process. So that's 2 dealers. We got 4 more to go. They are loaded because I have, like I said, been just building and automating. So I gave them most of the high-paying customers as well for now. Leo is right next to the church in a shipping container. I thought that was hilarious. I'd never noticed this before I unlocked him. Leo, 553K. Alright. Halfway there. Pearl, right there. I think it's Pearl Moore. It's a huge buyer. She's got a huge wallet. Yeah. Oh! Didn't see Kevin there. I was looking to the side. He'll be okay. Alright, looks like Molly will probably be the last dealer we collect from. Brad has 412,000. I think I was right around 8 million before I loaded in today. So we might hit it right here with Benji. We'll have to see. Benji, what you got for me? 360? Okay. If it doesn't pop up, we will save and log out. See, I got vans freaking everywhere, man. We'll save and log out to make sure our net worth is above 10 million. If not, I'll probably sell a few products that I got in the motel and hit it. Whoops. So I used to go in the bungalow here. Forgot to hit up Molly. 461. Alright. Okay, well I think we should be there. Let's go ahead and save it real quick. Which will be 9,999,999, you know. Let's see. Oops, can't sleep, so we'll save. Alright, here we go. Did we get it? Okay, we restarted the game, and look at that. We did get it. The 10 million net worth. Degen Distribution. That's us. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Sorry about that little loading mishap. We got the 10 million, so wow, I'm really looking forward to the next patch, and the big cartel patch, I should say. Thank you for watching today. Hopefully this gave you some ideas for your world. If it did, let me know in the comments, and if you did learn something, or if you liked the video, don't forget to sub and like for me. Thanks for watching, have a great day.